Okay, welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Sunday, week 2, December 2028. We're not doing rating wise the best. I mean, we're putting on banger after banger, but we'll have like one bad match in the show and they'll ruin the whole show. So, we do have two people on their way that just got released from WWE. Let's see. Thing up here that we need? I don't see nothing. Huh. Okay. You know what? We could upgrade an on broadcaster. We'll go to TNA Plus. Okay. Oh. Jeff Hardy leaving. Or trying to. Personally, I think he should retire. But okay, we're gonna go to Impact. Okay, we're here on Impact, and well, we've changed the logo up. I mean, it's not our greatest logo, but it's not our worst either. So, yeah. Yeah. We'll go to Impact. Okay, we see Marshall Von Erich and a new updated photo of AJ Styles. It shows that he's cut his hair back to the short way that he had it in the original TNA. But it gets an 88. Then we see Jay White arrive to the arena for a 74. And then we have AJ Styles make defense number 1 of the TNA Grand Title. And gets a 69, which isn't too bad. And so, we continue. Jamie Hayter is talking about her title that she lost. And The Rock comes in and says, "Take it back." Ace Austin arrives to the arena. And we see MJF. He's injured in the hospital, it shows. And then Rated Awesomeness versus The New Day. Rated Awesomeness makes defense number 4 of the TNA World Tag Team titles and defense number 5 of the TNA International Tag Team titles. Then we see Randy Orton come out. Well, Christian Cage comes out first. He calls Randy Orton out. And he says that with everything changing and with the times changing, the AWA World Heavyweight Championship has been clarified a belt for the TNA company. So the TNA company recognizes it as a world title. And so Randy Orton's holding it. And he switches it out for that blue belt that they have in like 2020. But it's gonna just stick for until I can get a new picture for it. And well, he's now Christian Cage is an authority figure. Chad Gable calls Seth Rollins a no good wrestler that couldn't wrestle if his life depended on it. Strong words for somebody who is calling somebody else that it can't even show up. So, Randy Orton makes defense number 1 of the TNA World Heavyweight title. For 64, it's not bad. And then we see Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus the Ace Club for 77. Not bad at all either. Okay, got 78, so show increased our popularity. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, we start to show off with The Rock and Marshall Von Erich here for 100. And then Ace Austin and MJF are here. They're talking about both of them being world champion and who did the world champion look better. Tatum Paxley comes out holding her title and says that she is the one who dethroned Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter comes out and says, "You didn't dethrone nothing." She says, "At the next premium live event, that title is mine." We see Ace Austin take on David Benoit and get an 81. Ooh! It was like they both said, "You know what? Let's have the hardest match tonight." Our next match is AJ Styles defeating Adam Cole with the Styles Clash. And I can see why this probably wouldn't have been too swell. Adam Cole got 51, and both of them are getting up there. Randy Orton makes defense number 2 of the TNA World Heavyweight title. But what's this? Aaron Stevens turned heel. Ooh! Okay. AJ Styles comes out holding his grand title, saying that he is a champion, but not the champion that he wants to be. He wants to be world heavyweight champion or world champion, not grand champion. The Rock and Ace Austin come out and inform him that to do that, he would have to have a match for that. And they're not tag teams or anything, but they're kinda having to talk sense into him. But Aaron Stevens defeated Anthony Bennett by submission, and Aaron Stevens refuses. The match is over, but Aaron Stevens refuses to let go of his submission hold, and Anthony Bennett screaming in pain. QT Marshall, Willow Nightingale, and Rampage Brown drag Stevens off of Bennett as Stevens is carted off. The camera returns to an obviously injured Bennett. David Benoit attacks Rey Mysterio backstage. And then Randy Orton makes defense number 3 after the referee accidentally distracted Dustin Rhodes. But the main event got 70, and it was Bobby Lashley defeating Ace Austin by submission. This is going to grow Bobby Lashley's TNA career. I mean, he's already had a successful TNA career, but beating the figurehead, I mean, not many people can say that they've done that. Okay, our first match of the night is Tatum Paxley defending her Knockouts World title. And it is to prove that she can defend her title and that she is a defending champion. She does it pretty quickly, too, in 4 minutes. MJF is still injured, and the doctor says that he should be able to return to TNA around June or July of 2029. And then The Rock appears on the screen and challenges Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title. Got 96. Jamie Hayter is here, and she's kind of backstage trying to politician her way to a championship bout. Edge defeated Braun Pillman Jr. after Danny Jackson interfered. And then Christian Cage says that there is a new member that went corporate, and he is the muscle behind the operation. And then Samoa Joe's theme song hits. And Samoa Joe is the muscle. Security for Christian. Austin Theory defeated AJ Styles with an 8-count down. For a 69, it's not too bad. But AJ Styles afterwards says he's the phenomenal legend, and TNA will overlook this defeat. Randy Orton defended his title against David Benoit for a 58. I believe we might just see the same thing that happened in 2004. But we see Marshall Von Erich and Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway defeated Marshall Von Erich. Not bad. And then Seth Rollins comes out and says that he will be announcing at the match for the world title. Not bad. 88. That might have been our biggest show yet. Oh, come on, pause. Come on, pause. Pause. I have to do it manually. Dang it again. Okay, I did figure out what it is. My hotkey is stuck. Okay. Let's see. Well, we'll go to the next Impact. Okay, so Wrestler of the Year is Ricochet. Company of the Year is Stardom. Team of the Year is the Young Bucks. Match of the Year was Syria Noah versus Noah LaFoley. And then Show of the Year was Goddess of Stardom Tag League Not One. Young Wrestler of the Year is Billy Starks. Veteran of the Year was Cody Rhodes. Female Wrestler of the Year was Noella Foley. Most Improved Company of the Year was us. Independent Wrestler of the Year was Perez. Manager of the Year was Scarlett Bordeaux. Announcer of the Year was Tom Hennepin. Could we do something with Otis? His psychology's not good, but that means that we could put him in a tag team. Who could we put him with? I don't think that him and Brian Pillman Jr. would do so swell. It could help get Heath back up on the roster because he hasn't had on many matches. In fact, I don't even. Okay, yeah, he's had several. Where did Ace Austin come in at this year? He came in at number 2. Wow. He plays number 2 last year as well in the 92 in 2027. Oh, let's see what it is. Could swear that Ace Austin won us a. Okay, he was Wrestler of the Year. But he's 45% towards becoming a Hall of Immortals, which is not bad at all. Not bad. I mean, okay, it looks like he's still a major star for them. Oh, yeah, no. 89. Oh, no. Well, let's go to Impact. AJ Styles arrives to the Impact, and it looks like he's not going to be doing a match here tonight, but more backstage in case brawl or something breaks out. But The Rock is here, and he's giving it into the champions. Ava Flawless defeated Ava Rain by pinfall for 30, not bad. And then Jamie Hayter and Marshall Von Erich is backstage, and Jamie Hayter's mad that she can't get a match against Tatum Paxley, a rematch. So this is the match that will declare the first contender, and Liv Morgan wins it for 63. And then Mick Foley comes out and announces that she's the first contender, and that she will face Tatum Paxley or Hard to Kill. Ace Austin arrives to the arena, and we see Adrian Alanis versus Jay Onyx. Adrian Alanis defeated Jay Onyx with a low blow for 53. And then Christian Cage is seen backstage walking around, and he opens the door, and it doesn't show who's inside the locker room, but whoever's inside there, he asks would they like to make a deal, and shuts it behind them. So whoever it is. But we do see Randy Orton attack Jeff Hardy backstage with his title. Nobody knows why. Jeff Hardy was just in catering. But Drew Galloway defeated Brian Pillman Jr. with a Claymore kick. And then Chad Gable and Drew Galloway are here, and Chad Gable attacks Drew Galloway with his title and says this is the last time that he's going to get close to it. Randy Orton defeated Austin Theory with a punt kick for a 67, not bad. And then Ace Austin defeated Bryan Danielson for an 81. Every time I put these two in a match, it's a banger. 89. I think that may have just broke our record. Okay, AJ Styles makes defense number 2 of the TNA Grand title for a 68. The Rock and Jamie Hayter are here, and The Rock's getting ready for his match. Ace Austin arrives to the arena, and the crowd goes frantic when they see him get out of his limo. Liv Morgan wins the TNA Knockouts World title for a 73. And then we see Randy Orton make defense number 5 of the TNA World Heavyweight title. For a 63, it's not too bad. Claudio Castagnoli wins the TNA X Division title for a 53. Jimmy Uso had a 59-day reign. 53 isn't a bad rating for it. But the main event players take the TNA International Tag Team titles for a 56. And then Chad Gable makes defense number 5 of the TNA World title for a 67. But just then, Christian Cage comes out. His entrance hits and the crowd's booing him. He says, "Just because you defended against him, Chad Gable, doesn't mean that this one superstar doesn't have his rematch clause, and he wants to take it tonight." MJF's music hits and the crowd is frantic. He came back from injury 4 or 5 months early. And MJF wins the TNA World title. And then we see Ace Austin defeat Sami Zayn in a first blood match for 76. We really did good on this one. I mean, Ace Austin was happy, Randy Orton was pleased, and MJF was pleased. Okay. It says that we really struck gold. Not bad. But I'm going to stop it here today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. But the most important of all, share it with your dog. Your dog likes wrestling too. So, kind of smart.